10:50 now. We go back to the phones. Here's somebody else who's helping with the fundraiser to help save the Bethesda Centre. Elaine, what's your story?
Hi. Well, I was also a resident in 1994, along with Sarah and Patty and Lynn. And we are running the Save Bethesda campaign to raise $1.5 million.
Let's talk about feelings. Elaine, what are your feelings about the Bethesda Centre?
I think its program is an absolute necessity for these young girls. Without this program, they would be lost. I gained so much knowledge and experience from being able to be part of that. I finished school. I went to college. I got my insurance license. I work for a bank right now. Yeah.
Would you agree that for so many of these young women, we are talking hundreds of young women, it helps them when they come to a fork in the road and they have a choice between getting their life back on track or turning to a life of drugs and all kinds of nasty stuff that costs the rest of us in society a bundle?
I definitely agree with that. Without this center, these young ladies might be forced into a shelter, and with shelters, there always runs that risk of being around drug users, and they have the choice to turn their lives around. They don't have to give their babies up to CAS.
Elaine, we're fighting hard to save this center. I want to go now to Major Pat Finney, who made the announcement originally that the center was closing, then announced that the Salvation Army was perfectly open to an option to saving it. Major, I appreciate you joining us this morning.
Good morning, Andy.
It must warm your heart. Every time we address this subject, the predominant theme is all the young women who call in and say that center does such great work, and we're so thankful for how it helped me at a particular stage in my life. I mean, that's got to warm your heart, Major.
Absolutely, and we're very grateful that we were able to be there for those women and that they've done so well for themselves.
Okay, bring us up to date, if you would, where you are with this campaign as London strives to raise this $1.5 million.
Right. Well, currently we stand at $43,302, and that's a total of what's been given on the dedicated website, as well as donations that have been brought to us locally here in London.
Say hi to Sarah Brooks, if you would.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Pat.
Now, you two have been working together on this and done various media interviews, so you've gotten to know each other. Major, what's your message to Londoners this morning about the Bethesda Centre?
Well, my message would be that for anyone who questions whether the Salvation Army really wants to keep this program open, I think the fact that we've been willing to give the community that opportunity to see that happen, and we are quite prepared to give this program a second chance. I think that speaks for itself. And I think that the fundraising events that are being organized by Save Bethesda, who are working very, very hard, this is an opportunity for the community members who feel passionate about this program to step forward and support those events and those initiatives.
Let me ask you, Major, I should have looked this up, but is it not part of the mission statement of the Salvation Army that you never, under any circumstances, want to leave people in need high and dry?
That's true. That's true. Sometimes that happens through direct services that we can provide. Other times that happens through referrals to other agencies who can help as well.
Are you passionate at the Salvation Army about this effort to try to save the Bethesda Centre?
Absolutely. We're working along with this group to support their efforts and hopefully see them successful in reaching this goal.
Well, we just wanted to absolutely get your blessing on this every time that we talk about it, because I think it's so crucial in people's mind to know that you are that you're on board and that you really do want to save it. Anything else you want to add, Major?
Just encourage people to, again, to support the events. I believe that they can find all the details for these community events on the Save Bethesda Facebook. And also, there's always the opportunity to visit www.salvationarmy.ca/SaveBethesda to donate, or there are those who prefer to just bring a check. either into the head office at 371 King Street or directly to the Bethesda Centre at 54 Riverview Avenue.
Major Finney, we appreciate your time this morning, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you.
And we'll keep plugging away. Thank you so much. Okay, we have just a couple of moments left, and I want to give that time to Sarah Brooks, who's fighting passionately to save the Bethesda Centre. Sarah?
The big thing is that there's so many staff that care so much about this center and are really trying to do everything they can, and their hands are really tied. I received a letter from a staff member yesterday who expressed her concerns and told me some things about what she sees there and how passionate she is about the center and what she feels that the girls are losing there. And I want the girls to know that the Save Bethesda Committee is on your side. We are all want to work together. The staff is on your side. We are all looking out for you. It's such an important cause, and there's so many ways you can get involved. If you have items you can donate for auction, we would certainly be happy to take those for you. You can contact us on our Facebook page, or you can if you call this station, I think it would be okay. I don't mind Andy giving out my phone number to anybody who wants to donate auction items. Speak to the companies that you work for. We need big numbers here. Unfortunately, I hate to say that it's, $10 is helpful and we appreciate it, but we really need to get some big numbers in. And if you care about this program, speak to your employers, see if you can get corporate donations and such. I
want to squeeze Ebony in. She's been on each time, and I've been so impressed with her poise, even at her very tender age, and the fact that she is a resident of the home. Ebony, good morning.
Good morning.
A quick message for us this morning, if you would.
I just wanted to say I'm very thankful. I'm very, very thankful. And I'm happy because I see that there's a lot of people that care and that are getting involved. And I just want to tell people to keep up the good work. And like Sarah said, yeah, $10 really does help. But we really need big numbers and stuff. So anything will help.
Ebony, we'll talk again soon. Thank you so much for the call. Sarah, again, if people want information, website, the best place to go?
www.facebook.com/Save Bethesda, or you can email me at srobinson123@rogers.com.
Well, it's a little bit like pushing a car out of a snowbank. That first couple of feet is really tough, but once you get momentum, and that's what we need. Sarah, we're going to keep at this. We need to save this center, folks. We absolutely do. And if you talk to any of the young women who've been there, listen to the stories we've had, dozens of them, and each one so compelling. What a great investment. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
11 o'clock news coming up next. When we come back, full-page ad in the papers today from the harness racing industry reacting to the Ontario budget. We'll talk to them on the other side of the news. And we're launching another food drive. We'll talk to Glenn Pearson in the next hour. Right here on London Today on News Talk 1290 CJBK.